YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So, it has been almost a week now, guys. No, today's Sunday, right? Yeah, it's almost a week now. Well, it's already a week. Yeah, it's been a while since I've really made content for this channel. I got busy with work. Schedule's so tough, so bad. But regardless of that, we finally have time to actually make some content. So we managed to get some new cards out from the recent selection pack. And these are from the Lunalights or Lunalights. Lunalights? Lunalight. Lunalight. So they're kind of intriguing though. So typically this is a combo deck that relies mostly with soft once per turn plays with the monsters. Or older generation of the monsters though. The newer ones are hard once per turn. Your one card starter with Gold Leo, your one card starter with Masquerade. A lot of good cards here. I think the newer cards for the main deck are pretty nice. Gains you monster to the graveyard. This gains you a one monster and sends to the graveyard. Basically, your Martin is your primary target. The deck revolves around floating effects and then cards summoned to the field that have soft once per turn effects. So soft once per turn effects are typically your check sends to the graveyard, copies its name of the monster you send to the graveyard, whether it's in the deck or extra deck. Then you can fuse into your stronger boss monster, which is the Liger Dancer. Now, this is basically a towers in a sense with 800 attack, which is amazing, and it can attack twice per turn. I really love this card. Must be fusion summoned with a card of Lunalight Leo Dancer, which is basically this. You can cheat the monster here with a copy of Chick. Like I said earlier, a lot of room for non-engines as well. So your typical Maxi, Ash, and then Foalos going first or going second. It is amazing. We have Super Poly. It is on a tight 40 card deck. You can run 41 though with a third copy of Super Poly if you wish. So far, the 40 card deck list is amazing. You can remove the Droplet though, but Droplet is such a good card, just sending cards to your graveyard. Thus, of course, allowing your other Lunalight cards to float in grave. So that is still a pretty good or an amazing card to actually have. There are some other builds that run Super Poly or the other Super Poly. I think it was heavy super polymerization. Heavy polymerization, I think that's the word, the card for it. Yeah, this one here. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by using 3 or more monsters from your hand or field. You can also banish monsters from your extra deck as materials up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. But this is a pretty good go second card if you are going second. Maybe can you actually use this? Maybe remove a copy of Super Poly here, give or take, of course. But so far, the deck has a pretty high ceiling when it comes to its combos. So I think it's better to learn the combos first before going into a ranked match. That way you won't have to think on your next line. So far, it took me some time actually to use this deck. I really wanted to try Sky Strikers and Monarchs after this though. There are a lot of good cards from the pack though, but I don't see other people playing this deck most of the time. So I'm just testing this one out, but whether if it's good. I am intrigued with the high attacking monsters for the Lunalight. So yeah, that's it. I've tried this one in rank, and I'm gonna showcase you guys the replays. All right, so stay tuned, and here are the replays. All right, so here we are, guys, with our first game, and our guy's going first. I think he chose to go first here. We got a copy of Gold Leo, 2 light perfumes, 1 talent, and a copy of Sir Poly. So this is a pretty good card going second. So hopefully we can, use this to our best advantage. So via normal summon, dumping a copy of Adjusted Gold, and then getting a copy of Super Polymerization here, and then that's it. I think he misplayed at this point on. Honestly, I don't know how to play heroes, but I think this guy misplayed. So anyways, we drew into a copy of Gold Leo, so we have to just normal summon Gold Leo, getting Martin, pitch Martin to the grave, and Martin gains us access to our new card, the Masquerade. Masquerade's going to be activated. And sending a copy of Chocolate Gold Silver Hound. Silver Hound spills summons the Chick. Chick dumps a copy of the Tiger. Use the effect of Gold Leo to have it back to our hand. And then go for Martin. Bounce back the Chick. Spill summon it to the field. Go into a copy of Fire King, or Tiger King, I mean. Getting a copy of Tenki. Tenki activates. Going into a copy of Black Sheep. Black Sheep gets us a copy of Polymerization, and then go for Tiger here. Spell summon one more body from the graveyard, which is our Black Sheep, because these two here, the Black Sheep and the Chick, has a fusion effect if ever they're used as a material. So since we already have the 2 perfumes on hand, we don't have a third one, so we can't activate the effect of Dancer here. So we go for Black Sheep first and Kaleido Chick, getting a copy of Polymerization from our graveyard. And our Black Sheep will get us the Chick from grave. There we go. So always gain more materials for Lunalight though. So we use the effect of Perfume here, bounce back the Tigers, we'll summon the Chick. Sending a copy of... Sending a copy of Chocolist Leo Dancer here. Because I think I misplayed here. Because at this point, when I sent the Tiger Dancer to the graveyard, I could have just gone with the Polymerization here. Now, always remember the requirements for your boss monster is 1 Leo Dancer plus 3 Lunalight monsters. So the only means to actually summon this monster here is by having this in the grave that you can use with your Pendulum monster. There's 1 Pendulum monster that you can use to fusion summon from the graveyard. One is also the fusion material for the Lunalight. And lastly, using a Polymerization and then using the Chick to get its name from the extra deck. So that's 1 of 3 ways to actually like use its effect. So at this point on, I was gonna go for the boss monster here, but since it couldn't get the name out from the Chick, so I just went ahead for the Saber Dancer instead, which is not too bad, but it is a misplay. So Black Sheep is going to be activated here, and then Masquerade is going to be activated, getting a copy of Polymerization from the graveyard, and going for Gold Leo from the Black Sheep. Now, since we really needed the 1 card, which is, I'm going to showcase here, so that is it. The Lunalight Wolf. So if this card is in the Pendulum Zone, you can fusion summon 1 Lunalight fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from the field or graveyard. So that's your only way to actually do this. And since you have a copy of this one here in the grave, much better. So go for Polymerization next. Going for Guardian Chimera, popping that, and our guys will continue on with the combo. I mean, we'll just dump, I think he just dumped a copy of Mocharmy here, not a combo. And there you go. Draw 2, pop 1. Yep. And I think that's basically it. Sad to say we couldn't summon the boss monster, but yeah, that's enough for it. Because we already made a misplay. So yeah, so far so good. That's our first game, guys. Let's move on to our second replay. Okay, so another game, going second still. We got a copy of Lunalight Fusion, 1 Foalos, 1 Chick, 1 Silver Hound, and a copy of Black Sheep. So we don't really have a proper starter here. Nevertheless, we're going second, so at least we have Foalos here. So our guy's gonna go for Purrely here, excavating some cards. Our guy's gonna chain with Delicious Memory here, spell summoning 1 body, just to avoid the +1 from the Foalos. There you go. So he gains access to leap, which is very, very lucky. Going for Purrely here, getting the continuous spell. Continuous spell will reveal 3 Purrely cards. There you go. Why did he remove have the street here? Anyways, going for a copy of Beauty. Attaching 1 more card. We got 1 draw from that. That was pretty good. And then going for Plump next. Getting that. So it was kind of scary if he manages to go into 5 materials for this monster. Nevertheless, we manage. So the guy's going for Sleepy Memory, so we cannot chain at this point on. But is amazing. So that is his board right there. So during our turn, we got a copy of Masquerade, which is amazing. Black Sheep is gonna pitch itself. Checking if he has Ash here, so he doesn't. Getting permanization, go for Chick here. Dumping a copy of Leo Dancer, our guy's gonna go for that. Negating its effect, so we can't really get the name from the monster. I could have just gone with that though. So what we need to do here is just go directly to Perfume. Perfume gets us the copy of Light Perfume, or the second copy of the Light Perfume. And then Silver Hound. We'll chain and then collide the Chick again. Will gain us access to the polymerization. Our guy will chain with the Plump here, getting the polymerization from the graveyard, and then chaining again with the Lasty Effect Veiler to our Dancer. So we can't gain access to the light, what you call that? The perfume, light perfume. So special summon another copy of Chick here, dumping Leo. And then with Lunalight Wolf, since we already have a copy of Dancer in the grave, we can just use that for the banish and then, you know, summon it to the field, which is amazing. But he activated the trap card here, so we don't have any other materials to actually summon a body to the field, which is annoying as it is. But regardless, we managed still. So there you go. Going for Saber Dancer here, and I really wanted to summon the boss monster, so we go for Tiger next, go for Lunalight Fusion. Going for Perfume again, our second copy of Perfume. Then go for Emerald, spell summon the Chick, and then Chick sends off a copy of Dancer again. So at this point, we can just bounce back the Lunalight Wolf, activate it again, and since we have it here, we can spell summon the boss monster. Finally. So yeah. It was a tough game just to learn this deck, but so far, I mean, my god, the ceiling is way too high for this deck, and you have a lot of problems if you're gonna get Nib, Maxseed, Fualos, those type of stuff, and your choke points are gonna be your main problem as well if you don't have any follow-up as well. So far so good. It's a fine deck to actually play. I don't think there is like a proper engine for this, or a proper numbers if you're gonna make this into an engine. But so far I had fun. But that is basically it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on the Lunalight? Hopefully we can manage to move on into another deck before the week ends. Anyways, that's it for today. Keep safe, good luck. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. See you later, guys. Bye bye.